You know, I haven't always been blessed to own my own hunting property, and for years I hunted public land in the state forests of Wisconsin. And only in the last couple of years has I ever actually got private land to hunt on, and then obviously now I own a piece. You know, knocking on doors is such a simple tactic, but it can be overwhelming for a lot of people. That just the nervousness, the fear of rejection, and you're going to get a lot of it. It stops people from doing it. But I can tell you there are a few things that I've learned over the years on how you can gain access and good access to some premium property if you just come prepared to have a great conversation with that landowner. So here are a couple ideas. Number one, prepare a letter that you can provide to the owner. In that letter, have a little biography about yourself. Write down your driver's license, get a photo of your ID, talk about your love of hunting, the area knowledge that you have, how you hunt. Are you a solo hunter or are you a family hunter? Are you coming out here by yourself or with a buddy? Do you have your child? Whatever you are going to put into that letter, it's key that you stick to the letter. It just tells the owner that you're responsible, that you're not lying to them, and if you say you're only bringing one guy out with you, make sure you stick to it. I know when I was looking for my place to hunt, I went up to this gentleman and I had myself cleaned up. You know, first impressions are so important. Put on a nice shirt. If you wear a ball cap, make sure it's clean. Collared shirt, you know, wash your truck. Just make yourself look organized, because people are going to be much more comfortable with you if your first impression, and they make that first impression in 10 seconds or less. If that first impression is positive, you've got a good chance of securing some hunting land. Step number two, do a little research before you get started. Spend 10 or 15 minutes on the internet learning about each of the target properties that you want to use. I use tools such as MapRite and Onyx to know a little bit about who the owner is, and if they are out of the area, I'll write them a letter or I'll go knock on their door. But knowing who they are, a little bit about them prior to ever meeting them, can go a long way. It just says, I've done my research and I'm a good guy to deal with. Checking my licking branches here. This is a great tool. Next, come with a gift. You know, you could get a picture online through Huntera Maps or Onyx or any of the other software tools. Go to a Kinko's, and for about 48 cents a copy, you could print off a nice picture, aerial shot of their farm, and maybe bring it to them as a gift. You know, and many times I go into these farmers' houses, I'll see up on the wall a photo of their farm from the air, and many of them are done in the 70s. I haven't seen a lot that are really up to speed, up to date. So having a fresh picture that you just give with no obligation to thank them for the time can really go a long way. And make sure you leave your contact information with them, because you might have got a no today, but you might get a yes after they think about it for a little bit. You know, affiliations with organizations such as the QDMA, a Hunter Safety Certificate, maybe the Pope and Young Club, any of these professional organizations says a lot about a hunter as well. It says that you're a guy that cares about the outdoors, has gone the extra mile to really become a steward of the land. So have those certificates with you on your bio letter and provide this information to them proactively. It just says a lot about who you are as a person. The acorns are really dropping. Another thing you can do, use long forgotten words like yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, please, thank you. That courtesy says a lot about you as a person. And these are words that these older folks really key in on. So using the right language can really get you a long way, and it might get you invited in the house long enough to get to know them a little bit and maybe secure that permission. So I hope that advice helps you. You know, they often say in sales, it takes 10 no's to get to the yes. So every time you knock on that door and you get this door slammed in your face, just say, thank you, one more to the yes. Hey, I hope that information's helpful. Get out there, knock on doors. Asking permission is a lost art, but it's a great way to secure some permission to hunt some premium land this fall. Hey, I hope you found this vlog interesting. And if you like it, please share, comment, and send this out to your network. I'd like to have you as a follower. Hey, I'm Neil Hauger, and I'm a land specialist with Whitetail Properties Real Estate, and you've been watching The American Landman.